So last week, Judge Scott McAfee, who of course is the judge overseeing the Georgia trial of Donald Trump, rejected formally and finally Donald Trump's legal arguments that everything he did in Georgia was somehow just protected speech, and therefore, because of the First Amendment, you can't prosecute me, Trump argued. Well, the judge said, although the First Amendment is a broad umbrella that shelters all political points of view and shields a wide range of avenues for expression, free speech, including political speech, is not without restriction. Which means you can't speak about breaking the law and then argue, hey, I was using words. Words are protected. That's not how the First Amendment works, the judge had to explain to Donald Trump's legal team. And of course, Donald Trump isn't happy about this, but more importantly, his supporters are not happy about this, and they sounded off on social media, some going as far as saying that a civil war seems imminent at this point. Let me read you some of these responses as compiled by Raw Story. Commenter Mikhail Darwin wrote, "Look at the judge's body language. Anyone can see that the judge hates Trump's guts, or that judge has taken some sort of a bribe." Another commenter called Julie B. said, quote, "Georgia judge is a Fonny fan." Another one called American Rebel says, "McAfee wants celebrity status. Unfortunately, if President Trump is found guilty, there will be a civil war." An account called Stand for Freedom said these judges are being paid off. Another one named Chuck Pleasant said, "If he was a legitimate judge, Fonny Willis would have been gone. These judges are jokes, and corrupt Joe nothing happens to him or his spaced out crooked son Hunter. And of course, Hillary has her out of jail card for life." Another one said this bogus RICO charge should have been used against Hillary and Obama. What a joke. And then another one said, "Well, of course he did. We all see what a sham this justice of ours is. The stench from Georgia to New York. We smell the stench. Reeks. This isn't about Trump any longer. All Trump did was expose their thug asses." So they're not only using Donald Trump's language, but because of his repeated attacks on the judge, on the justice system in general, these people are now threatening civil war. Civil war. Here's what gets me about this. And this really kind of gets into the psyche of these people, because these people are not normal, right? I mean, I personally believe there's something wrong up here that can be fixed, but they truly believe, and this is what makes them so dangerous, that they're protecting our country by protecting Donald Trump. But in protecting our country, they're also calling, like that one guy with Civil War comments, you're calling for the overthrow of the country that you're trying to protect. Now, you can't protect your country by overthrowing it. So I'm not sure how you square those thoughts in your head, but these people genuinely believe that they have this call to action to save this country because this one guy that has escaped accountability his entire life is finally facing the consequences of his action. And they love this guy. He is their Messiah. They will do whatever it takes to protect him because they think protecting him is protecting the country. The laws, the rules, the judicial system itself, that is our country. And you may not be happy with all the outcomes. I mean, I'm not happy with a lot of what's come out of the Supreme Court over the last 25 years. But those are the people in charge. We cannot overthrow the government just because we don't like these things. We work to change it. You change it through nonviolent action. But this is not about activism. This is not about, let's change the system from the inside. These are people who are willing to destroy the country because they don't even realize they're members of a cult.